Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because, yes, it is our STARSET full album reaction day, week, whatever. And today we're going to be checking out My Demons. So I think we're on, what, song number 6? 7? And so far, favorites on the record have been Down with the Fallen, Carnivore, and It Has Begun. Those songs... Holy shit. Every song has been awesome so far, though. Like, honestly, there's been no weak links. It's just like picking a top 3, man, that's hard. Because all the songs are great. But man, Carnivore, probably my favorite. Probably my favorite. But yeah, I'm just fucking stoked to get back into it. But before we get into this, I do want to mention that if you guys enjoy podcasts, I have my own, the Archvision podcast. If you would like to check that out, I'll throw a link in the description below. Just know that all new podcasts going according to usual, going up every week, audio only on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you get podcasts. But until we hit 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel for the Archvision podcast, I'll not be putting any new podcasts up. All old stuff will be coming up. Just know that. Also, if you guys are enjoying all the content and you want to stay updated with all the videos, live streams, channel updates, that kind of thing, definitely consider subscribing, join the family, and don't forget to hit the YouTube notification bell or they won't keep you updated with that kind of stuff. Also, I want to thank all of you guys so much for all the love and all the support in whatever way you guys are doing that. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Thank you. And thank you for the donations. Thank you for the small stuff too. Thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for sharing these videos. Honestly, it's because of you guys that this thing is moving so quickly. And anytime you guys want to get a hold of me, please reach out, DM me on Discord. I love hearing from you guys, especially because I see just the fucking heartfelt comments on YouTube from you guys, just pouring your heart out to me. And you guys know me, I don't really check the, I don't comment back on YouTube often, maybe once in a blue moon. So definitely, if you guys like want to connect with me, do so in Discord. Also know that in the future, all song voting will be done there. Exclusive channel updates, exclusive live hangouts, and I've created a self-promotion area for you guys to help with your businesses and stuff. So definitely join the Discord. We'd love to have you. And without further ado, let's get into STARSET, My Demons.
The following dramatization has been commissioned by the STARSET Society.
2047.
They're all around me, circling like vultures. They wanna break me and wash away my colors. Wash away my colors. Take me high and I'll sing of you. Make everything okay, 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 okay. We are one and the same. Oh, you take all of the pain away, 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 away. Save me if I become my demons.
I love that. Wow, that's so cool. Great chorus. Love the drumming. The drumming had a punch to that. Just great production all around for these guys. Catchy chorus. But I like that. Yeah, take away all my pain and save me from becoming my demons. Man, that's just, again, that's just so relatable. Like, we're always looking at other people to just, you know, save us and be there for us and accept us at our worst. And that's just so human, you know. Like I've said this before, I'll just say it quickly, that, like, you know, when you're at your lowest, you think you're a burden to everybody, and, you know, that's when you pull back, right? And that's actually when you become your demons. When you pull back, when you disconnect. The connection with other people is how you save yourself, you know. Receiving love is how you save yourself, because it's the lack of love that turns you into your demons. But anyway, let's get back into this. Yeah, 2047, All Alone, and now 2013 at the Allen Telescope Array. Huh.
I cannot stop this sickness taking over. It takes control and drags me into nowhere. I need your help. I can't fight this forever.
Yo, Nikola Tesla, bro, dude, he's like one of my inspirations. Man, if you want to know some interesting shit, about like just quantum physics, spirituality, the ether, like the void, and understanding our existence, our reality, look into fucking Nikola Tesla, man. And look up the movie, The Prestige. It has, dude, some of my favorite actors are in that movie. It has Michael Caine, who's just an OG. Has Christian Bale, one of my favorites, and Hugh Jackman, another one of my favorites. Has Scarlett Johansson too, and Nikola Tesla plays a part, played by David Bowie. Dude, fucking unreal movie. But just an amazing movie about the rivalry between two magicians back in I think the 1800s in England or something. But man, yeah, Dustin's on some shit, man. He knows what's up, dude. The Nikola Tesla coil and all the fucking dude. Look into the inventions that are being created right now, for like health and like making us healthier. There's a thing called the Rasha machine. I was just listening to a podcast with Luke Story. Look him up. He has an amazing podcast. And there's this quantum physicist who's he's been one of the top scientists for decades, and he created this like Rasha machine using Nikola Tesla's Tesla coils, and it literally like fucking like upgrades your like DNA. It helps like I think it helps with the telomere length growing, because one thing that actually has aging occur in the human body is the inability for cells to perfectly replicate, and then when they don't perfectly replicate, your telomeres shorten in length. And so like there's a whole bunch of new technologies trying to find a way to, because hypothetically speaking, we should be able to perfectly replicate our DNA, but it's all the toxins in our environment, it's our food, it's our stress. A big part of that is just stress. Like they say stress kills. Yeah, stress is one of the leading things that stops DNA replication. Also, stress is one of the things that puts you in a fight or flight, which literally turns off your ability for empathy. And it stresses off your prefrontal cortex and just, yeah, fucks with you. And yeah, just, man, like, it's just, yeah, this is dope. I love like smart bands. I love just, things that are above their time. But yeah, check out Luke Story's podcast on the Rasha. Rasha. A brilliant podcast. Blew my fucking mind. This is a dope song.
Where I need your help, I can't fight this forever. I know you're watching, I can feel you out there. Take me high and I'll sing, oh you make everything okay, 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 okay. We are one and the same, oh you take all of the pain away, away, away. Save me if I become my demons. Take me over the walls.
Chills.
Fight forever, don't let me go. I need a savior to heal my pain. Will I become my worst enemy? The enemy.
I got chills, man.
Take me high and I'll sing, oh you make everything okay, okay, okay.
Is that Edison?
We are one and the same, oh you take all of the pain away, away, away. Save me if I become my demons. Take me high and I'll sing, oh you make everything okay, okay, okay. My demons. We
that Edison? Holy fuck. Blew my mind, man. Jesus Christ, this was awesome. This is my favorite song on the record. Favorite music video for sure. God damn, man, this and Carnivore, fuck. So fucking good, man. So much to say too. Because like I think this video is like I just, again, STARSET fucking kills it with crescendos, kills it with bridges. Their bridges are always my favorite part of all their songs, man. Just like when they just bam, like it just hits you so hard, so emotional and so fucking impactful. But also the song itself, and like I love the lyrics. I don't know if the lyrics are in a personal way. Like I just love the idea of like, yeah, like we're all one. Because yeah, when you really get down to it, you get like into like fucking like, yeah, superimposing of like quantum particles and stuff, and you know, when you get down to the fact that like every, like at a subatomic level, there's just like potentiality, there's just potential energy. Then you even get into stem cells and then epigenetics and stuff, and you just get into some crazy shit like at the basis of reality and stuff. And yeah, like essentially like we're like a hive mind, but our hive mind is usually done through intuition. And that's what, like, you know, Nikola Tesla talked about intuition a lot. Albert Einstein talked about intuition a lot. They both, and Steve Jobs did too. They all mentioned that intuition is the highest source of intelligence. And it was Nikola Tesla, because I studied a lot of Tesla, and what he would do is he would all his inventions would come from what he considered the ether. So he would one thing is when you're sleeping, you release a lot of DMT in the brain. And DMT, the spirit molecule, supposedly it either connects you with your subconscious or it connects you with other dimensions. I've done DMT, you know, many times, and it's fucking crazy. It's one of the few psychedelics that you completely lose yourself. You lose your tether to reality and your own experience. Because most psychedelics is you retain your tether to your experience. Your you know, I don't think the right word biolocation, but essentially like this body, this vessel, right? You stay in that with most psychedelics. You have a hallucinatory experience while being aware is happening to you. With DMT, you're no longer you. You're just, your consciousness is transported again either to another dimension if you believe in kind of more spiritual, esoteric principles, or just, you know, your own subconscious. And some of the fucking downloads you will get are insane. Some of the downloads I've got about like the nature of reality, or you know, my own life and my own future, and you know, just crazy shit, life paths and stuff. Yeah, DMT was fucking nuts. Yeah, and then like I remember doing like high doses of shrooms, and I was having out of body experiences constantly for 1 year. I was actually having a difficult time staying in this kind of reality. Like I was constantly just, you know, feeling like I was part of a small part of the universe here. I was like, this experience is tiny compared to what's going on at a deeper level all around me. And one thing that was cool about this is it seems like this person, Nikola Tesla, was able to tap into circular time, because time and space don't exist. Yeah, like, you know, time and space is an illusion. It's extremely difficult to get into in a short period of time. But essentially, if you can think of time or all life, like there's infinite dimensions, parallel realities, whatever, right? And then we're in one, and every single decision spikes off different potential realities, right? It's just this never-ending tree and root system of like, in every moment you are sparking several realities, right? And so time doesn't exist. It's like in any given reality, time is a book. And our consciousness in this body, in this time, in this part of space, our consciousness chooses what part of the book is being read, what part of the movie is being read. Again, reality is more like a CD, a DVD, a book, where the beginning of the movie is always there, but you choosing what part is read in a given moment, that is us. We are the ones that choose what part of time is played out, right? Like, yeah, we, technically speaking, there's an amazing book called Timeline by Michael Crichton, where they kind of took the idea of like maybe you can't go back in time, but what if you could go into a parallel reality that is at a different part of time? And it just gets fucking crazy because then you read like Dark Matter by Blake Crouch and stuff, and yeah, what if, and then Recursion by Blake Crouch, and you just get into like, what if consciousness is the thing that decodes reality, and what if everything is happening simultaneously at all times, but where our consciousness is situated in time and space is what gives that the effect of time and space, right? It gets fucking crazy. And then you get in the observer effect, and that we choose how reality manifests. There's a collective unconscious. Carl Jung talked about this too. The collective unconscious is that reality is formed by the sum frequencies at any given time and space, which is why some people will say it's they'll talk about the law of attraction or something, right? And they'll talk about if you're trying to manifest something that does not have a lot of attention on it, it is actually quite easy to manifest that. It gets more difficult when you're trying to manifest things that there's a lot of attention on. That's why when it comes to small things in your life, it can be easy to attract. Manifestation is partially attracting things, because like when you get down to what they call dark matter, you can call it the ether, whatever. It's the space between things, right? So there's not empty space between me and you. There's not empty space between anything, but there is the ether, and the ether is like this like magnetic, in a sense, force that's always moving things, in a sense. And I don't know how it does this, but like Alan Moore, the comic writer, he talked about there's an idea plane, and that all he's doing is tapping into this idea plane and manifesting and creating into existence. Because if you think about like every single thing that's in front of you, like this microphone, this light, this coffee cup, coffee, like technology, like where does technology come from? Like all technology comes from the human ingenuity. It comes from our own imagination, right? That's what creativity is creating, it's manifesting. And so everything is like, yeah, you're utilizing the earth, generally speaking, to create and manifest your vision of a new experience or whatever. But then, like, again, when you get down to a subatomic level, and like there is no matter, it's just frequencies and decoding of frequencies and stuff, things seem to become more malleable in that moment of what's possible, right? But it's just crazy. Even when you think of Nikola Tesla's Tesla coils, like, or just like the internet, right? Wi-Fi, like we're sending images through thin air, and Wi-Fi signals and stuff. Like, it's just when you actually think of the technology at our fingertips, it's kind of mind fucking. Like, it's insane. Like, it's just what we have access to and how we're utilizing it. Again, like, utilizing the ether as a power source, as Nikola Tesla did. And then him tapping, like in this video, him tapping into circular time, him communicating with the future, because he was able to tap into this. And this is what I was actually getting to with Nikola Tesla. That what he'd do is, when I was talking about DMT, he would actually fall asleep, and I think he would fall asleep for a certain amount of time, just enough to get into the dream state, where the DMT is released, because DMT is released in the rapid eye movement dream state. That's what that's what creates dreams, supposedly, is DMT flooding the brain. And so he'd wake himself up, and all his ideas would come from this dream state. You can look it up. He's written extensively about it. He believed that he got his ideas from a higher plane of existence or another realm or whatever. He was very adamant about that. Same with Carl Jung. Carl Jung was very adamant about that. Albert Einstein too. Albert Einstein was pretty much the father of like quantum physics in some respects. A lot of us remember him for theory of relativity. But on his deathbed, kind of, if you actually look at his lab when he was on his dying day, they actually took photographs of his lab the day that he died, and he was essentially like disproving a lot of the things that he had said. he was like he figured out that like quantum physics and stuff was way more, you know, real than some of the more Newtonian physics principles that he was stating throughout his lifetime. Like yeah, as he got older, he became a lot more kind of spiritual and more a spiritualist. But man, this was fucking crazy. As you know, anytime I go on like a fucking 10-minute monologue, it is because I really like the song. So this was just fucking dope. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely consider subscribing, join the family, join the Discord community. We'd love you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. I love you again. Peace.